Good evening, YouTube and fellow Pacific Rim fans. Today, I, the Trenchman, am covering a new Pacific Rim toy line. This comes to us from Legendary Pictures and LingJiHun. I found out about this through the toy grapevine, and well, thanks to AliExpress, I was able to get this amazing figure. This figure is the one and only, the title character from the movie, Gipsy Danger, the greatest Jaeger ever to fight and save the world. And, oh gosh, even the box looks good. I've been so excited for this figure. This is something that I have been really wanting to get, and I'm so happy that I got it. But here on the back you can see it comes with a multitude of accessories and possibly can light up. Ooh, this looks so good. I was really excited for this figure, especially when they showed the original design for the head, but they actually delayed the figure so they could remold it and repaint a lot of stuff to give it a metallic look. But with that said, let's get this figure outside of the box to see if this Jaeger is still awesome. Okay, and here is Gipsy Danger, or Lady Danger for people who want to understand why the name was changed by the official writer. Okay, and here is Danger outside of the box. This big old robot here comes from the mind of Guillermo del Toro, Travis Beacham, and Legendary Pictures, based on Tetsujin 28, aka Gigantor, and many other robots. But this robot is so iconic because it opened up America, as well as other giant monster enthusiasts outside of Cloverfield fans, to Kaiju cinema in modern day, which led to then Godzilla 2014, Kong Skull Island, and the Monsterverse to come, and a meh sequel that sadly has degraded itself to a Netflix show, and then dragged it down further into a graphic novel sequel. But that said, this figure is roughly 7.9 inches in height. It is gorgeous to see right here. Yeah, like full 360 of this thing, it's, oh my god, it's so amazing. You get these really cool things for motion right here. It has pistons in its legs, by the way. Right here you can see the pistons. Yeah, insert Mater saying did what in his cup. Yeah, but you get that, you get a full rotation. Good spin right here, ball joint for the Jobby the Hong fans. You got this right here. Ooh, you got fully rotational there, fully posable. Even the shoulder pads are posable as well. Head can do 360, but I'll do that for the up close part. It even has a ball joint right here, which is better than what we got with the Neca line. Yeah, like this whole thing is a big middle finger to Neca accidentally, but I really like it, and I love the way the lights reflect off the silver, the blue metallic look on Gipsy here. She just looks so amazing in this light, and there's so much more detail that I still need to present to you. But so far, from what I'm seeing, even the coloring right here, they got everything right, and I absolutely love it. Up close, Danger looks absolutely phenomenal. You can see multiple instances of paneling, and it's so well done here. This thing feels like it was made in a factory, and I don't mean a toy factory. I mean it was made through blood, sweat, and tears and steel to create this giant mecha. They even had this little detail right here where you can see they have one of those battleship bumpers or insignias or something with a hot lady on it that shows this thing is a very American-made robot, to show this thing was built for war, and she's ready to take names. Posability, as I said before, is still amazing. They even added something truly weird but also kind of cool to this, where when you move the arms, her chest plate moves. That is really cool. They added that so that way it shows that this thing, whenever it moves, it changes and it works perfectly. And yes, you can do this, which is something the Neca figure couldn't do. But oh my goodness, this thing is just perfection. Now that I got your attention with that, I got this figure because of the version that this has can light up, similar to the Neca Ultimate Edition, but sadly this one did not come with batteries, so I had to order it. So if you want to get this figure, you have to order your own batteries, which are AG1 LR621s. You need to use 3 of them from the inside the figure. With that said, you need to use this right here, the battleship that he uses to fight Otachi, put it right here, and boom, the visor and the chest turbine lights up. I wish it lit up a little bit better, but that's just me. Obviously here, when I turn on the lights right here, the light is sort of visible, but I had to make it darker so that way you could see everything. It still looks good. I wish it was a little bit more brighter up top, especially given once you turn it off, the visor goes completely dark. I wish they had like an alternate head or visor area that made it so you didn't need the visor to light up, or it just helped irradiate it better. But it's still good for what we got, and it still makes this figure feel more alive. Like it is a robot living itself up to go fight a kaiju, and I absolutely love it. In terms of accessories, Gipsy Danger comes with everything you could ever want. He has 2 hands to grapple 2 shipping containers to fight with brass knuckles, 2 grabbing hands so that way he can grab onto the boat as seen in the fight with Otachi, and some open hands so that way he can just have some really cool battle stances. Now in terms of weapon accessories, you obviously have the battleship, which is also an activator for the light up feature. You also get elbow rockets for each arm. You get 2 sword arms that you can detach via the wrist. And this is one I want you guys to be careful with, and that's the blaster arms. I recommend using a blow dryer or hot water to get it off because I'm scared due to it having very narrow and tight areas in it, it might break off the attachment part right there. So please be careful when handling it. I don't want you guys to break it because I don't know how brittle that part is. But still, it's great that they have that here, and yes, the blaster accessory is detachable on the tip of it, so you could have it be bare. All of these accessories are everything Pacific Rim fans have always wanted in a figure. NECA tried to do that with the Ultimate figure, but I think due to budget limitations and what type of plastic they used, prevented them from creating a true masterpiece that we see here. For a quick size comparison, here we have the LingJiHun Pacific Rim next to its counterpart, the NECA Ultimate Gipsy Danger figure. You can tell there's a difference in quality between them. One, the blue is much more darker and more muted. It gives off more of a poster vibe from NECA, but with this one, it makes it look like more of an honest to goodness gracious giant robot. I still appreciate what NECA did despite me roasting it throughout this video. Plus, there's a paint app issue that LingJiHun has that I will get to soon. It does look fine next to this, and the light up feature on the NECA one, I said in a previous video, is just that it has a light up chest. It's not that great, but you can see that Legendary's LingJiHun line is the upgrade from all of that. Now we have him next to the Hiya Toys Godzilla. And you can see right here, he is actually taller than the Legendary Pictures Godzilla. Now, Hiya Toys and Legendary are completely, separate from their toy lines, because Legendary uses Hiya Toys to make the MonsterVerse figures, while Pacific Rim has gone with a different franchise. I don't mind that Gipsy is bigger than Godzilla. It makes sense given that, the Jaegers have to fight giant kaiju and they need to be bigger than them. I just wish that it was a little bit shorter so that way they could be in scale better. Here he also is next to the Kong vs. Godzilla Kong. And I think that works well, where, Gipsy's basically trying to be the teacher in this screaming match between toddlers right here. And I think it really works. It really makes the robot look more intimidating and imposing against them. Hopefully, Hiya Toys does a Mechagodzilla line. I really hope they do the Kiryu adaptation since they're doing the Millennium era Godzilla toys, so I'm excited. Let's hope for the best here. I am excited for their evolved form and the Kong that has the mecha arm. I really liked New Empire, but these three right here are great, and it's just really nice to have them together, all three of them as Defenders of the Earth, so you can have the ultimate team up we wish we got before Pacific Rim Uprising completely shat the bed. Okay, now we're going to cover the issue I have with its paint applications. Not with everything else, but with the head. Now, there are certain parts of Pacific Rim's Gipsy Danger that really do speak out to me with this head sculpt that they originally had for the character. Well, they forgot to paint the headlamp and the white streak along the red here. I think it was because of a crunch time issue, but I feel that they really should have not ignored that part, because it just looks like a red streak across the head. You should see here, when in the original design he has the headlamp and the bump is right there, so they could have at least painted that, but they didn't. It's the only thing that I don't like about this figure. Everything else is great though. I hope with future releases or re-releases they do fix that. But I don't think I'll be able to afford that because this thing was like $100. But I'm still glad that I have this. It's just something that I hope LingJiHun learns to fix in the future, because this figure does have that little type of uncanny feel to it if it's missing certain paint apps, at least for me. I understand not everyone's going to agree with that, but I still love this figure. Alright, in conclusion, the LingJiHun Gipsy Danger action figure is amazing, despite its one flaw with its paint apps and the fact that it did not come with batteries. It should still not derail you from getting this figure. It has amazing sculpt, great paint applications, astounding articulation, and that's why I'm giving this figure a solid 10 out of 10. Congratulations, you did it. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. What did you guys think of the LingJiHun Pacific Rim figures? Are you interested in them? Do you feel like you want to get them, or are you going to pass on it? Do these go great with your Hiya Toys collectibles or not? Let me know in the comment section below, and please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Later.